Last Thanksgiving, my kitchen counter was an absolute disaster zone. I was juggling a massive turkey, mountains of wet vegetables, and dirty pots, resulting in water spilling everywhere and zero prep space. Finding the right workstation sink to solve this mess felt impossible, with so many models offering flimsy accessories or awful drainage. You shouldn't have to compromise on functionality or style just to keep your kitchen organized. In this video, we test and rank the best workstation sinks available, revealing the ultimate prep station upgrade. Let's see which one transforms your kitchen. 7. Beslend Undermount Workstation Kitchen Sink. Crafted from 16-gauge T304 stainless steel, it boasts a sleek look that fits beautifully into contemporary designs. The built-in ledge system is the main draw here, designed to hold the included accessories like the cutting board and colander right over the basin. Out of the box, it seemed like a solid, budget-friendly entry into the workstation category, providing a deep 10-inch bowl that easily accommodated our largest pasta pots and roasting pans during our initial dry fit tests. For basic daily tasks, the Beslend handles light prep work reasonably well. The integrated accessory ledge allows you to slide the wooden cutting board across the top, which gave us some much-needed extra counter space when chopping vegetables. We also frequently use the stainless steel roll-up drying rack to let our mugs and small plates dry directly into the basin. The sound dampening pads attached to the underside did a passable job of muffling the clatter of silverware, meaning you won't wake up the whole house if you drop a spoon into the sink late at night. However, as we put this sink through our heavy-duty culinary stress tests, some frustrating drawbacks became impossible to ignore. The X-pattern drainage grooves stamped into the bottom simply do not have enough slope to channel water effectively. We found ourselves constantly having to manually push food scraps and standing water toward the drain with a sponge, which quickly became a tedious chore after every meal. Additionally, the finish on the stainless steel showed water spots and fingerprints almost instantly, requiring vigorous daily polishing just to keep it looking somewhat presentable, which defeats the purpose of an efficient workspace. 6. Karran Farmhouse Quartz Workstation Sink. The installation of this apron-front sink immediately transformed the look of our cabinetry, bringing a bold architectural farmhouse charm to the space. Made from a dense blend of 80% natural quartz crystals and pure acrylic resin, it feels incredibly solid and features a striking matte finish. The integrated workstation ledge seamlessly runs the perimeter, allowing the included bamboo cutting board and stainless colander to sit perfectly flush with the top edge. During our cooking sessions, the heat resistance of the quartz composite proved to be a fantastic asset. We could confidently drain boiling pasta water or place hot skillets directly onto the bottom of the basin without any fear of thermal cracking or discoloration, as it is rated heat safe up to 535 degrees Fahrenheit. The material is also inherently sound absorbing, meaning that running water and clanking cast iron pans produced a dull, muted thud rather than a harsh metallic ring. For slicing and dicing, the sliding accessories glided smoothly along the built-in track, effectively turning the sink basin into an expansive, highly capable food prep center. Unfortunately, our prolonged testing revealed that maintaining this beautiful quartz finish requires significantly more effort than we initially anticipated. Despite the manufacturer's claims of stain resistance, we noticed that dark liquids like red wine and blackberry juice left stubborn shadows, if not rinsed away absolutely immediately. We had to rely heavily on specialty composite cleaners and the included Luster Pro oil to restore the surface, which is a major hassle in a busy household. Moreover, the steep farmhouse apron front, while visually stunning, forced us to lean uncomfortably forward while doing dishes. 5. DeerValley Farmhouse Kitchen Sink Workstation. Lifting this massive, heavy unit into our custom cabinetry required some serious muscle, but the sheer weight and thickness of the walls immediately communicated top-tier durability. The brilliant white, glossy glaze on the fire clay provides a classic, timeless elegance that instantly brightened our entire kitchen environment. With its integrated workstation ledge built directly into the smooth ceramic, it beautifully marries vintage apron-front aesthetics with modern, multifunctional culinary efficiency. When we began our rigorous kitchen prep tests, the DeerValley sink performed admirably, providing an incredibly spacious, single-bowl interior. We easily submerged our largest baking sheets, oversized woks, and tall stock pots without any awkward maneuvering. The workstation accessories, including the custom-fit cutting board and the roll-up drying rack, sat securely on the built-in ledge, allowing us to chop juicy tomatoes and wash leafy greens directly over the drain. The non-porous fireclay surface proved to be remarkably resilient against everyday abuse, easily repelling grease and heavy food residue with nothing more than a quick wipe from soapy sponge. One of the most impressive aspects we discovered during our evaluation was the exceptional structural integrity of the fireclay material. Fired at over 2,000 degrees, this sink effortlessly handled extreme temperature fluctuations, allowing us to dump ice baths and boiling broth back-to-back without a single microfracture. The gracefully sloped bottom geometry is subtly engineered to guide water and food particles swiftly toward the central drain, completely eliminating the standing water issues we experienced with cheaper models. Furthermore, the thick fireclay naturally dampens noise, creating a pleasantly quiet environment even when the water pressure is blasting at full force. 4. Delta FAUCET Delta Rivet 32-inch Workstation Kitchen Sink. Unboxing this unit, we were immediately struck by the TRU 16-gauge stainless steel construction, which feels incredibly rigid and completely immune to flexing or warping. The installation process was wonderfully straightforward, utilizing a precise Undermount template that allowed our countertops to seamlessly flow right over the edge of the basin. Its tightly rounded corners and sleek satin sheen finish give it a professional, industrial look that perfectly complements modern stainless steel appliances. During our intensive daily use tests, the proprietary workflow ledge system proved to be an absolute game-changer for meal preparation. The sink comes with a comprehensive chef's kit of accessories, and we constantly utilize the heavy-duty cutting board and the silicone drying mat for multitasking. We could comfortably trim poultry on the board, while simultaneously rinsing fresh vegetables alongside it, completely protecting our actual countertops from cross-contamination. The sheer depth of the single bowl is fantastic, easily hiding massive stacks of dirty dishes from view while you entertain guests in an open-concept living space. What truly sets the Delta Rivet apart during heavy operation is its phenomenal noise-defend, soundproofing technology. Delta has equipped this sink with massive, sound-absorbing pads on all sides, paired with a thick anti-condensation undercoating. When we ran our garbage disposal and aggressively scrubbed heavy cast iron pans, the noise was remarkably deadened, transforming a usually deafening chore into a quiet, manageable task. The satin sheen finish also lived up to its promises, actively resisting water spots and making it incredibly easy to wipe down, which is a massive relief for anyone tired of constantly polishing stainless steel. The thoughtfully engineered drainage grooves efficiently channel every last drop of water. 3. Ruvati Dual-Tier Workstation 33-inch Undermount. The moment we secured this expansive 16-gauge stainless steel basin under our counters, it became the undisputed command center of the kitchen. What makes this model revolutionary is the patented dual-tier ledge system, featuring 2 separate tracks layered on top of one another. This ingenious design allows you to slide an unprecedented number of accessories independently, creating a multi-dimensional workspace that left our testing team genuinely amazed. In practice, the dual-tier system allowed us to execute highly complex meals without ever touching our actual countertops. We placed the solid cutting board on the upper tier to carve roasted meats, while positioning the 3-bowl mixing tray on the lower tier to seamlessly catch the juices and prep accompanying sauces. The The sheer volume of this 33-inch sink meant we could leave a massive turkey roaster soaking in the bottom basin while still actively chopping and washing on the upper levels. It completely eliminates kitchen clutter, centralizing all your messy prep work directly over the drain. Ruvati's attention to detail and the engineering of this sink is incredibly apparent, especially with their innovative slope-bottom design. The floor of the sink features a pronounced 1-inch slope that aggressively forces all water and food debris toward the offset drain, making cleanup an absolute breeze. Having the drain offset to one side is a stroke of genius, as it not only prevents stacked dishes from blocking the water flow, but also frees up a massive amount of uninterrupted storage space in the cabinet underneath. The commercial-grade brushed finish also did a phenomenal job of hiding minor scratches from our heavy pots. 2. Ruvati Roma Pro 32-inch Workstation Sink. When we set up this sink, it immediately struck the perfect balance between professional functionality and residential elegance. Crafted from premium T304 grade stainless steel, it exudes a luxurious, commercial-grade presence. The defining feature of the Roma Pro is its gently rounded inside corners, an upgrade that completely solves the cleaning nightmare associated with zero-radius, sharp-cornered modern sinks. The Undermount installation creates a flawless, sweeping transition from the countertop straight into the expansive, highly organized basin. During our extensive daily cooking tests, the Roma Pro operated flawlessly as an all-in-one culinary hub. The front and back ledges provide a sturdy track for the stunning solid sapele wood cutting board, which easily handled our heaviest chopping tasks while resisting water damage beautifully. We frequently utilized the deep stainless steel colander, sliding along the track to effortlessly rinse massive quantities of fresh produce right under the faucet. Because you can perform all your messy prep work suspended over the sink, our surrounding countertops remain spotlessly clean, drastically cutting down on our post-meal cleaning time. The Roma Pro is also incredibly quiet, utilizing heavy-duty thick rubber padding and a specialized soundproof coating that virtually eliminates the echoing clatter of dishes and the roar of the garbage disposal. The rounded corners were an absolute revelation during cleanup. A simple swipe with a soapy sponge effortlessly removed grease and grime that would normally get permanently trapped in the sharp crevices of lesser sinks. The protective stainless steel bottom grid is also perfectly fitted, shielding the sink floor from accidental drops and heavy impacts while allowing water to flow freely underneath stacked plates. 1. Kraus Core Workstation 32-inch Undermount. From the moment we pulled this masterpiece out of the box, the uncompromising quality was evident. Built with TRU 16-gauge stainless steel, which is the thickest and most durable steel on the residential market, it feels virtually indestructible. The Undermount design flawlessly integrates into the countertop, while the ultra-functional integrated ledge system is machined with absolute precision. It instantly upgraded our test kitchen, bringing the aggressive, high-performance look and feel of a Michelin-starred restaurant directly into the home. Putting the Kraus Core to work is an absolute joy. It comes packed with a premium 5-piece chef's kit, including a heavy-duty bamboo cutting board and a multi-purpose roll-up dish drying rack. We were able to slide these custom accessories seamlessly across the sink, creating a dynamic, full-service prep station that allowed us to wash, chop, and dry without ever losing a single inch of counter space. The massive, deep single bowl easily swallowed our largest roasting pans, baking sheets, and towering stacks of dinner plates, providing an uninterrupted workspace that handled massive dinner parties without breaking a sweat. The engineering on the floor of the sink is simply flawless. Kraus utilizes a gently sloped bottom with highly optimized channel grooves that aggressively direct every drop of water straight into the rear offset drain, completely preventing any stagnant pooling. The rear drain placement is also a massive advantage, ensuring that our large pots never block the water flow while significantly maximizing the usable storage space in our undersink cabinet. Furthermore, the proprietary Noise Defend sound dampening system featuring extra thick pads and protective undercoating, makes this the quietest stainless steel sink we have ever tested.